Welcome, amazing friends, and let's solve this question on Circle Theorem together. I tell you, it's just very simple. Don't be scared, okay? Now, all you need to answer this question is here. Just remember some of the theorems, and I will help you to remember them. So let's do it together, okay? Now, let's read the question first. We are given this diagram, and we are told MN is a tangent. Now, what do we mean by this word tangent? I'm going to remind you so that it will help you to understand what we're about to do. Now, draw your circle. This is my circle. And this outer part of the circle is what we call the circumference. If I choose to use a line to touch this circumference at a point, you see, we call this line a tangent. It's different from this. This one cuts it at 2 points. We call it secant. I hope that is clear. Now, go back. We are giving MN is a tangent to the circle at M. This is M, this is N, and is a straight line and is tangent at a point. Did you see it? Just like what we have here. Now, what can we call this line? Can we call this line a tangent? No, this line is what we call a secant. Just watch. You see it cuts at 2 points and then projected. So we call this one a secant. I hope that is clear. Now, we are also told MR and MQ are two chords. What do we mean by chords? Now, this is MR and this is MQ. You see these lines. Now, when you talk about chord, you have another straight line that runs from one part of the circumference to the other. It will not cut through and will not pass through the center. We call this one a chord. When it passes through the center like this, we call it a diameter. I hope these explanations are cleared. Very interesting. Now, we are also told if angle, this means angle, and when you have it this way, the angle is on the second letter. So angle QMN, that means angle at M is 60. Go to the diagram. Q, M, N. Did you see? So this angle made at M here is 60 degrees. Now, what again do we have? We are asked, we also told angle MNQ, that means angle at N. MNQ, that means this angle, and it is 40 degrees. So what are we asked to find? We are asked to find RMQ, that means this angle. So go to the diagram, RMQ, that means you are asked to find this, and that is what you are looking for. So pause the video for a while. Now, how do you think we are going to find this angle we are looking for? It's just very simple. I'm going to guide you, okay? Now, is it possible we get this? Is it possible we get this angle? Because when you look at this diagram, you observe that we are forming, there's a big triangle here. Just watch. There's a big triangle, and it has information here, but there is no information here. But when we get what is here, with this and this, it can help us to get it. I hope that is cleared. So our target is how to get this first before we can get what we are looking for. Now, how do we get this angle? Now, when you go back to this question, there's one thing the question mentioned. When the question has mentioned tangent, you have to remember a theorem that connects to tangent. I hope you are getting what we are saying. And what is that theorem? Remember, this is our circle. And we said that this is a tangent, okay? Now, in this, we have it that when a chord, this is my chord, it comes in contact with the tangent, and it makes an angle with the tangent. Now, let's look at this. Let's complete this diagram. Now, this angle that this chord makes with this tangent is equal to what you have here. We call it the tangent and the alternate segment. Okay, so this angle, just watch, is always in opposite. Did you see that? So this and this are always equal. So will it be of any help to us in this diagram? Carefully look at the diagram. Did you see that this is a tangent? Did you see it? And this is a chord. You see? And if this is a chord and this is a tangent, did you see they made an angle? Just like what we have here. So if they made an angle of 60 here, which one will be equal to what is here? Is it this angle or this or this? Just follow this. Just take it in opposite direction. You see that the angle that will be the same with this is this angle that is here. So what it means is that here being 60, automatically here is also 60. you have gotten a fact. So let's answer that question. So we're going to have it as, we are going to have it as angle MRQ. We are answering now. So we have angle MRQ is equal to 60 degrees. We have agreed that here is 60. And what is our reason? The tangent and the alternate segment. I hope this explanation is clear. It's just very simple, like I told you. Okay, what else do we need? We have gotten this. So let's bring that big diagram out. See what we have there. This angle here, this is R. Here is M. And here is N. Okay, so here is already 40. This angle here, we've gotten it as 60. Now, the total angle at M, if we can get it, it will help us to get this tiny one. So let's get the total angle at M. Now, how do you get it? Use your knowledge of triangle. You know that the sum of angles in a triangle is 180. So when you sum this, which is going to be 60 degrees plus this 40 degrees plus this angle, which is RMN, okay? Angle RMN is equal to 180 degrees. What is your reason? Sum of angles. So let's use, this is angles, sum of angles in a triangle. I hope this is clear. So let's now add up. We have, add this up, it gives us 100. So we're going to have 100 plus 100 degrees plus this RMN is equal to 180 degrees. Remember, this is positive, so we're going to subtract from both sides. So we're going to have it as angle RMN is equal to 180 degrees minus 100. I hope you're with me there. And when you subtract this, it gives us 80 degrees. So angle RMN is simply what? 80 degrees. What does it mean? It means that the total angle, this is R, this is M, this is N. So this total angle here is what we have as what? 80 degrees. So if we know the total angle as 80, this one we are looking for, we can easily find it. So in that case, we are going to have it as angle RMQ. So we now have, this means angle RMQ is going to be what? Angle RMN. That means the total angle here. Take away this from it, the total. And what is this? This one is labeled QMN, okay? So it's going to be minus angle QMN. Did you see that? So this gives us angle RMQ is equal to, we have seen that this is 80, okay? Minus this one, which we've already known is 60 degrees. You see that? So in conclusion, we have it that angle RMQ is equal to, subtract this, you have 20 degrees. And that is our answer. So this tiny angle we are looking for is 20 degrees. And I hope you learned a lot. For more on this circle theorem, I will leave a link in the comment section. If this helped you, kindly share so that more people will learn the skills with this place, especially those that see this as challenging. Subscribe for the more tips you'll get from us. And let's know how helpful this is to us or to you in the comment section. It helps us to serve you best. See you in our next class, and don't forget to give this tutorial a thumbs up.